Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday to the collective. Today is January the 8th, 2024, y'all. We are here. We are in the dawning of the age of Aquarius. This is the year that it really settles in, y'all. And there's a lot of great things that are that are on deck for us that are coming up for the rest of the year. Don't be afraid. Be excited. Be in awe and wonder of all the things that we are going to see and that we are going to have a hand in bringing to life. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Happy Monday. All right, let's go ahead and start today off with a blessing. Universe creator, spirit guides, please give us, the collective, a blessing for this day. We get the blessing of creativity. All right, here we go. Express yourself creatively and reconnect with your inner child. As ideas and inspirations surface, express them without thought, censorship, or judgment. Don't try to make sense of things. Just allow, just feel, just be. This is a time where all is possible. You are limited only by what you think is impossible. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Greetings and salutations. And yeah, I went ahead and got me a new pair of readers because my old broken ones tired of looking at the tape on the arm. So here we go. Um, let's get a message from the fairies as well for this Monday. A message from the fairies, universe creator, spirit guides, fairy beings. Please give us words of encouragement for this day. What do you want us to hold on to today? Pure intention, y'all. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Remember, y'all, everything you do, do with a happy heart and do with clear intention because that is your truth. What you intend is your truth. And if you are working in your truth, you cannot fail. All right? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get into these questions for today. My first question is from Denny. And Denny wants to know, what is the future for electric cars? Many cars are catching fire. Will car companies quit building them? That is an excellent question, Denny. And this is one of the questions that I know a lot of people have on their heart because of what the batteries in the electric cars are doing. The electric cars, the electric bicycles, the electric unicycles, all these scooters that are now on the highways, sidewalks, and streets. Y'all, the first thing that I need to tell every one of you is that the electric and for everybody who bought the electric cars for the right reason, thank you. Thank you because you did what you thought you were supposed to be doing to help us to save our planet. However, big business as it is cuts corners, shortcuts cuts on things and allows subpar things into our market. And right now, some of those subpar things are these nickel and cadmium and all these other types of batteries, these rechargeable batteries that are unstable, that are burning people's houses to the ground, that are injuring people. And y'all, I need y'all to remember when this started and how little big business has done about it. Remember, oh, it's about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, when people with Samsung phones, all of a sudden their phones would just catch fire in their pockets. People getting third-degree burns from their cell phone batteries exploding for no reason, just spontaneously combusting inside of people's clothing, next to their skin, next to their bodies. Many people were injured. So, Denny, the question that you're asking about these electric vehicles, this is a very serious question. And unfortunately, the answer is not going to be a satisfactory answer for any of us, because the answer is no, these car companies are not going to stop um, building these cars. And what's worse than that, they are not going to do much more than they are already doing to stop these fires from happening. This is a flaw with these batteries. This is what happens. This is why China stopped allowing their country to operate electric vehicles, scooters, unicycles, um, things of that nature. They're burning up in lots that they put these electric things on. Whole lots of these things are going up all the time in China. Don't believe me. Do not believe me. Check it out for yourself. All you've got to do is in your little Google browser, put fires from electric batteries in China and watch what comes up. Okay? Guys, this is serious. This is serious. So, the future for electric cars, Denny, the electric cars ain't going to go nowhere. They are going to flood the market. This is a part of the 1%. Unfortunately, this is just as bad as gas and oil. And the same people who own gas and oil are now owning these electric vehicles and these electric vehicle companies. These people do not care about our planet. They do not care whether or not their products destroy the only place that we have to live. That's the thing that we have to be aware of. So, Denny, no, nothing's going to happen to these companies. They're not going to stop manufacturing these electric vehicles. When they do start to make a change in the battery, the only thing that they're going to do is raise the price. The batteries that they will still be using will still fail and will still catch fire. And understand that those batteries can't be gotten wet and can't be dropped. So, in the case of an accident or whatever, once those batteries are damaged, they are damaged forever and must be taken out and repaired and replaced. Not repaired, replaced. So that is going to increase the amount of toxic chemicals in our landfills that are leaching into our water. This is big business, and this is what big business does. And as long as there's money to be made, Denny, they are not going to stop. However, they will stop anybody from making a vehicle that does not harm the environment. Oh, they will make sure that that never sees the light of day. And that is what this big business is. It is pure evil, and these people don't care. They worship the dollar, and they are going to bury the people. They're going to bury everybody who is not paying attention, period. All right. I hope that answers your question, Danny. But they're not going to quit building electric cars. Unfortunately, they aren't. My next question is from Jacqueline. Jacqueline said Vegas, but I believe she was talking about in Florida. All right, y'all. On Friday, there were some 10-foot tall shadow aliens that were scaring the bejesus out of a whole bunch of mall shoppers in Florida. Oh, yes. And Jacqueline wants to know, did those people see aliens? And I'm gonna tell you, yeah, and I believe those were real aliens. And they did something they wasn't supposed to do. So again, no reason to be afraid, no reason to be anything. Those aliens didn't do nothing but appear, and people lost their minds. Pardon me, y'all. And I'm still sick. Y'all pray for me that this is not COVID. Okay. Now, Jacqueline, what I need you to understand is I don't know why these beings did what they did. This kind of went against what the council um, says that we're supposed to do. But all alien beings are not members of the Galactic Council. The beings that the people described in Florida were 10-foot or taller shadow beings, okay? Ginormous shadow beings. And they didn't do nothing but make themselves visible. And this is why I am telling all of you that until you fix your mindset, you cannot be walking around afraid of seeing something that doesn't look like you. Because when all of the aliens show themselves, you will see things that you have only seen in sci-fi movies, things that you may have only seen in your nightmares. And here's another thing that I need to explain to you guys. Hollywood has a very bad way of making you afraid of things that do not mean you any harm. Remember, y'all, all these years, Star Trek, Back to the Future, all these things where there were aliens and stuff like this. Television and Hollywood has been trying to prepare us for the beings that we will see. So if you watch Star Trek or any of those space movies and you saw all those different types of costumes, guys, there are probably beings that look very similar to what Hollywood created. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Because exactly what happened in Florida is what the government wants you to do. If you run and panic and scream and, oh my God, the sky is falling, then guess what? You're going to allow the military, you're going to allow the government to come in and declare martial law because the panicky, flesh baggy people are out there losing their ever loving minds for no reason, just because they see something different. Stop it. Stop it. Stop panicking. Take a breath. Pause. If something materializes in front of you, fight the urge to scream and run. And please fight the urge to shoot at it. Because that's what a whole bunch of people in Florida started doing. Started shooting at them. Now, luckily, a lot of our guns and stuff aren't really gonna hurt the uh, the uh, the uh, the extraterrestrials if they have their protection on. But yeah, if they are not cloaked, if they are not protected, yeah, you might injure, you may kill one, and then you may have something to worry about. Okay? Don't be so scared that your first thought is to grab a gun and shoot something just because it doesn't look like you. That is the biggest problem that Americans face today. That is our biggest flaw. Panicky with weapons, scared with weapons. If you're afraid, you don't need to be having a gun, period. If you're afraid, because then you're just going to make things worse. You're going to wind up hurting yourself or hurting somebody who has done nothing to you. Just because something came out of the sky and showed itself to you does not mean that it is here to hurt you. Stop it. All right, all right, all right. But Jacqueline wants to know, were they real? Yes, they were real. Is the government trying to cover it up? Yes, the government is trying to cover it up. That's why every cop, military person in Florida found their way in seconds to Mom. But here we go. Let's ask Tara. Tara, are the aliens that were seen in the Florida at the Florida Mall, were those real extraterrestrials? Yes, they were real extraterrestrials. Second part of the question, universe creator, spirit guides, is the government trying to cover this up? Yes or no? Yes, the government is trying to cover it up because again, this is outside of the Galactic Federation. So whatever reason those aliens decided to materialize, there's questions there. We have treaties. The United States and all these governments have treaties with the most prominent extraterrestrials out there. Not all of them, but with the ones who want to be in treaty with us. So, just with that being known, just know that it looks like the portals are open, y'all. And if these guys are wanting to show themselves, they are going to. Again, control your urge to be afraid. You know, if you're going to be afraid, at least let them give you something to be afraid of, not just their appearance. Let them have done something to make you scared instead of them just walking outside and standing there saying hello. Okay? Let's try our best to be better, okay? Instead of panicky flesh bags. That's what the government wants. The government wants you to lose control. The government wants you to act a fool so that the government can put martial law on you and put you in your house just like they prepared you for with COVID in 2020, y'all. They prove they can lock you in your house. Now, if you go out there being scared just because you see something in the sky, believe me, you're going to give the government every reason they need to lock you down and can completely have complete control over every aspect of your life. All right? All right. There you go. My next question is from Sharon Y. And Sharon wants to know, was Bernie Mac, was Bernie Mac fond, did Bernie Mac like Steve Harvey? Um, So we're going to ask, how did Bernie Mac feel about Steve Harvey? Because Steve Harvey was jealous of Bernie Mac. So let's ask Tarot. Tarot, universe creator, spirit guides. Bernie Mac, if you would like to speak your piece, please, I invite you to speak. Bernie Mac, universe creator, spirit guides, please tell us, how did Bernie Mac feel about Steve Harvey? Three cards. Ooh, ooh. All right. The first card we got on how did Bernie Mac feel about Steve Harvey? And we get the lost card for this. Um, this is sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse, regret, trauma, mourning, heartbreak, unwelcome change, focusing on negative emotions, isolation, and loneliness. Oh my goodness. So y'all, what I am feeling with everything in me, and I think Bernie is here. My nose is about to make me rip it off my face. Oh, pardon me. There was so much animosity between the two of these comedians. Um, and I want to say this. Bernie was a very professional person. He was about the show and the bag. He wanted to put on a good show, and he wanted to make sure that him and the rest of the comedians were paid. So what he felt about Steve, he felt like Steve Harvey, I'm gonna say it like he's saying, was a snake, and untalented on top of it, because Steve was not the funniest out of the group. And I'm being told this. Look at who is where they are, and you will be able to see who sold their soul to Hollywood. The ones that are standing are the ones who sold their soul. Cat Williams is out there spilling the tea on everybody about all these child predators, a lot about the gay agenda in Hollywood and in the music industry. And y'all, I am gay. I am not a part of their agenda. So I kind of take offense to that term, but it is what it is. So, I'm self-owning, even just saying it that way, being that I am a homosexual. So, but a lot of what Bernie Mac kept, I want to say, he says, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. So he worked on a lot of projects with Steve Harvey, and he put his best forward, even when he was getting panned by Steve Harvey. You want to say jealousy, and this is how Bernie feels. Bernie feels like Steve Harvey was envious of him, and was all about just what he could do for himself. Where Bernie Mac was more about bringing everybody up to the table, not just being a success singularly. He wanted He wanted the whole team to come up. He wanted to hold hands and everybody walk up that golden staircase where he felt like Steve Harvey was willing to kick everybody else down the staircase so that he could ascend it by himself. And that's all I've got to say about that. Sharon, no, Bernie Mac was not fond of Steve Harvey, but he was friendly towards him, and he gave him every opportunity, every chance that he could to be a decent person. All right. Um, and yes, Steve Harvey was jealous of Bernie Mac, of his talent, and of the way that he could command the audience. Bernie Mac was authentically funny without having to try. Steve Harvey's a funny guy too, but he did not have that knack and finesse that to just control the audience that Bernie Mac had. And Steve Harvey was envious of that. There you go, Sharon. All right. Now, this is a personal question for Sharon. Sharon wants me to ask the cards if she's the house that she's selling, the middle room, should she paint it, paper it, or leave it as is? And it's paneling. Should she paint it, panel it, or leave it as is? One card flew out. Culmination. Leave it as it is, Sharon. Your house will sell as is. You don't need to go dropping a whole lot of money unless you're just trying to get extra money out of it. But your house is going to sell. That room, you can leave it just the way it is and let the new occupants do what they want to with it. So you can leave that so that they can make that theirs. This card, culmination, I'll read to you what it says. Unexpected financial windfall, lump sum, will, deeds, trust fund, inheritance, solid foundations, privilege, inherited issues, ancestry, family home, business, responsibilities, values, support, issues, riches, old money, and affluence. You don't have to do anything else except for sweep the floor, make sure everything's nice and bright, put a nice whatever color the room is, just make sure everything's nice and bright and clean. Hit the baseboards, hit the wainscoting, and you shall be fine. But you don't have to do anything for your house to sell, Sharon. It will sell as is. All right, there you go. My next question is about Cat Williams. Cat Williams said Harvey Weinstein offered to perform an oral act on Cat Williams, to perform an oral act. And he said this in front of Cat Williams's whole crew. Sharon wants to know, is this true? Did Harvey Weinstein offer to orally copulate Cat Williams? Yes or no? Carol, please answer this question. Yes, he did. And the world card. And this question said that he asked that in front of Cat Williams's whole entourage. He got propositioned by a grown, rich man in front of his crew. A grown, rich man offered to orally copulate, to perform an act on Cat Williams. Taro is saying Harvey Weinstein did this. For entertainment purposes only, y'all. But dang, is this how they do it? That's sick. That's on a whole nother level of disgustingness. My next question is from Risa. And Risa asks, are Charles and Camilla happy? And does England accept Camilla now? Are Charles and Camilla happy? Universe creator, spirit guides. Is Prince Charles and is King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla, are they happy where they are? Yes or no, Tara? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Elvis has left the building, y'all. Camilla wanted nothing more in her whole life than to be the wife of Prince Charles. And now that she is the wife of Prince Charles, she ain't happy, y'all. She is not happy. She was more happy being his concubine. She was more happy when they were sneaking around because then he was giving her the attention. Since they got married, now she's the wife. Now he can go ahead and ignore her again. It's old now. It's not exciting anymore. He's not sneaking around to see her. It's fun when you have to sneak and go find your cookie. It's no fun when your cookie is just in the cabinet every day and it's the same old cookie and you just got to eat that same cookie every doggone day. He done got tired of eating the same cookie, y'all. Camilla and Charles, paradise has been rocked. Lots of options, choices, multiple possibilities, decisions, procrastination, dreaming, fantasy, illusion, wishful thinking, imagination, hallucinations, and meditation. Oh, the reality of what is was a whole lot harsher than the fantasy of what they thought or what Camilla thought being queen would entail. It's no fun for her. She's got to work. She's got to make appearances even if she doesn't want to. She doesn't just get to have her life. Her life is no longer hers at all. She is now in service to Great Britain. And she don't like it because she lost her autonomy. And now everybody watches everything she does, and everybody criticizes her. There's trouble in paradise, y'all. All right. Second part of the question. Does England accept Camilla now? Universe creator, spirit guides. Does England accept Camilla now? And you guys got to remember, England loved Diana. She was beautiful, she was smart, she was shy, and she tried so hard. And she just kept her head down, looking off to the side. She made you love her. She made you want to protect her. How does England feel about Camilla Parker Bowles? Do they accept her as the Queen of England? Yes or no? And we got a yes, and we got that White House. Look at this. Yes, They accept Charles's mate as she is, y'all. Yes, they do. They accept her. Happy families, reunions, coming home. They accept Camilla, but Camilla ain't happy. All right. Next question from Risa. How will Archie override Williams's kids to become king? That's a great question, Risa, and I don't even need the cards to tell you that one. All right. It's going to be a series of unfortunate events that befall I'm sorry, Will's wife, and all three of their children. This is not going to happen, I don't believe, while the children are young, but they may be kind of picked off one by one at different parts, at different times in their life. I feel that by the time Archie, I want to say by the time he's in his 30s, possibly 33, is when he will ascend to the throne. And by the time Archie is 33, there will be nobody standing in front of him except for his father Harry, who will not take the throne. He will give it to his son Archie, who will and guys, this is going to be a lot about genetics. I am telling you, uh, uh, Meghan Markle, Princess Meghan, because she's not a Markle no more, she's a Mountbatten. Princess Meghan is an ancestor of the original Queen of England. That's a bloodline. Remember, the Mountbattens stole it. They stole it. They stole the crown. They changed the name. They changed the bloodline. Whole lot of witchcraft. The rightful heir for that throne will be reinstalled in it. Okay, and I believe that'll be when Archie is in his 30s, possibly 33 years old. The 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 throne of England will return to the rightful people who it was stolen from. There you go. But yeah, a series of unfortunate events will befall Prince William, his wife, and his entire lineage until Archie and Lilibet stand as the heirs apparent to the throne of England. There you go. I hope that answers your question, Risa. My next question is, how are Harry and Meghan doing? How is Harry and Meghan? How are they doing? Oh, and I feel like these two, Harry is a royal. Harry has not never lived his life as a normal individual. And though things are kind of treacherous for them, the amount of money that they spend, Harry's happy. Harry is happy. Harry is happy with his life. Harry is happy that he gets to live the way that he wants to, and he does. He goes hiking, he takes his children for walks and bike rides, things that he couldn't do in England. He can do in America. He can have an almost autonomous life. He can go camping, things that he couldn't do as a royal in England. So, but let's ask Carol. Carol, please tell us, how are Harry and Meghan? How are Harry and Meghan? Two cards. Okay. Oh, there might be another baby on the way, y'all. There may be another child coming. Hold on, but that's a little bit. That's the second card. First card, we got teamwork. Um, Learning, studying, apprenticeship, growing, hard work. Harry and Meghan are a married couple. They are working through their ups and downs, through their good times and bad times, but they are a team. They are in it together. They are working together, working on their relationship and working to keep their family strong. And y'all, there's a lot of rumors. I want to say, I don't know if there are, I haven't heard, but I feel like maybe this is what Megan is saying. There's a lot of rumors that there's trouble in their marriage. I'm hearing there's not. The only trouble in their marriage is so many other people talking about what's going on in their marriage and people not knowing. Harry and Meghan are happy. They have the same troubles everybody else does. Their money problems are a little bit bigger than other people's, but they are happy and they are making it. And um, they're okay. This and the second card that makes me think that Megan may be giving birth to another child here. We get the Empress. Pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, uh, femininity, nature, harmony, and art, y'all. So, yeah, there may be a third little red-headed child to pop out of the union between uh, Harry and Meghan. But Harry and Meghan are doing just fine, Risa. They are in love. They are having the same problems every other married couple has, trying to keep it together and trying to keep the lights on. All right. My next question is from Beautiful Girl, and Beautiful Girl wants to know what caused the train derailment in New York City over the weekend. There was a train derailment and a crash. Two trains wound up jumping off the tracks and crashing into each other. Universe creator, spirit guides, please tell tell us, the collective, what was it that caused the train to derail? What caused the first train to derail? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. um we got haste. So and I know there should be a governor on those trains, but speed might have been an issue on one of the trains. But y'all, there was a human. Somebody did something either on the track or like there was something. I want to say either something on the track or a bend or a damage in the track that caused the first track's wheel to jump. That and it jumped the wrong way. It didn't jump to where it would run into the platform. It jumped to where it would run into the middle track. Ooh, and guys, this somebody put something on them tracks. Either they bent them intentionally or they put something like a coupler, something that made the wheel that changed the trajectory of the plane, the train on the track. And I want to say that the speed of the train um also had a lot to do with what happened. But once that wheel, those, and I want to say the series of wheels on that one car, it tipped up and threw it across the tracks and forced it into another train and made that train derail as well. So, beautiful girl, I'm going to say somebody did something to the track that made that train jump off that track and crash into another train. This was human done. Guys, this may be a terroristic act for entertainment purposes only, but this could very well have been an act of terrorism. Somebody messing with the train tracks in New York City. There you go, um, beautiful girl. Beautiful girl's next question: was the African American juror on the Jonathan Majors case treated fairly? And does she regret her vote? Universe creator, spirit guides, was the one. They say we get to be judged by our peers. So you get 12 jurors. You're a black person, and only one of your peers is black. Interesting, ain't it? But here we go. Anyway, was the only African American juror on Jonathan Major's case treated fairly? Yes or no? Yes, she was treated fairly. Does she regret her vote? Yes or no? Yes, she does regret her vote. There you go, beautiful girl. Oh, next question. Here we go. Did I just mess up all my cards? I did. Good gosh almighty. I don't know how I do this, y'all. I'm an expert at messing my cards up. All right, here we go. Next question. This is from Sharon. Ludacris did a show with Oprah. When one of the in hold on, doggone it. Like I said, y'all, I can mess up a deck of cards, and I done did it again, and I am so unsure how I continue to do this. But doggone it, I'm good at doing it. Ah, I apologize, y'all. I apologize. I apologize. Golly. Backwards and forth. Oh, here we go. I think I got them all turned the right direction now. Pardon me, y'all. Here we go. So, Ludacris had went on Oprah talking about a movie that he was producing. And Oprah, um, she gaslit him and then edited the interview to make her look better while trying to make Ludacris look like an idiot. Oh, oh, that's good. Here. So the question is, did she intentionally edit or have Ludacris's video edited to make herself look better? Because she told Ludacris she don't like him because he uses the N-word in his songs. Did Oprah edit Ludacris's video to make herself look better and make Ludacris look bad? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is her show. Yes, she did. That just yes. And I'm gonna talk about Gayle King, y'all. All right. And forgive me for my nose. This is my spirit guides. When my spirit guides are on me, they touch my face and they are all over my nose and my eyes right now. We're gonna talk about Gayle King. Oh, Oprah's BFF with her own show. And I want y'all to understand that Gayle King is a part of this whole thing. She is a part of keeping. When people complain about Oprah, the first show that they get invited to is Gayle King, so that Gayle King can use her platform to make the people who are complaining about Oprah look bad or look crazy or not give them the freedom to speak their mind as they should. She's working for Oprah and she's playing cleanup. She's got the mop. She's out there mopping up for Oprah, trying to make the people who are criticizing her look bad while trying to make Oprah look good. Beware of Gayle King for entertainment purposes only, but beware of her. She is a part of the problem. She is just as much of a snake as Oprah is. And no, I don't like her. No, because she has kept black people down. She's a gatekeeper. She makes sure she gets rich, but don't nobody else get a comeuppance like her. And look at the company she keeps. She besties with Harvey Weinstein. I bet her name is probably on the Epstein list. She probably had him over to the house for dinner. I said it for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, you want to talk about human trafficking? Let's talk about that school in Africa. All those little black girls being abused over there. No, I ain't gonna protect nobody. I don't care how much money she got. She sold out and she has shown you who she is by the company she keeps. Harvey Weinstein was her best friend. She's keeping she's keeping up with all these people who have done nothing but victimize folks. And she's all right with that. But doggone it, she's got a problem if somebody uses the N word. But she don't care if they're out there SAing babies, SAing little girls or little boys. She don't got no problem with that. But she got a problem with Ludacris, a rapper, saying the N word, but not worried about what's happening to the kids. I got a problem with that. Next question. Did Oprah blackball Monique as a payback for saying no to her and Tyler Perry? Did Oprah blackball Monique as a payback for saying no to her, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry? Yep, there it is. There it is right there. Yep, prosperity. Oprah keeping all the money for her. Poor Monique, $50,000. $50,000 for Precious. I'm going to say that again. She won an award for that movie. $50,000 is all she got paid for Precious. Carmen Diaz got, I believe, $10 million for Charlie's Angels. Do the math. Charlie's Angels didn't even get an award. She got an award for this. She got paid $50,000. That's what somebody who works at Safeway, Costco makes for an entire year. That's what she got for a movie that made almost millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. She got $50,000. And y'all, there wasn't a whole lot of people in that movie. So when you think about where did all the money go, guess who got to keep all the money? The producers of the show. Oprah, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels. They got to keep the money. The people who did the acting got shafted. Huh. Here's the next question about Oprah. This one is about Taraji P. Henson. Is Taraji P. Henson including Oprah when she's talking about being lowball? And y'all, right now, Taraji P. Henson is getting drug all over. And of course, the first place she had to go was Gayle King. And then she had to backtrack because they got her twisted. They twisted her arms, making her go back on what she's saying. Understand what's going on. Now she's out there talking about how great Oprah is, how much you want to bet Oprah either cut her a personal check to make it right, as long as she go out there and say good things about Oprah. But I bet some money done changed hands because money walks. Bullcrap runs in marathons. So was Taraji P. Henson, before Oprah twisted her arm behind her back and slid a couple $100,000 in her pocket, was she including Oprah in lowballing black actors and actresses? Yes or no? Oh, we got a maybe. Give me clarity. Yes, yes. So that maybe means, but we got a yes. She was talking about everybody. She was talking about everybody. But yes, she included Oprah in that. My next question is Taraji are Taraji P. Henson and Oprah, are they feuding? Yes or no? Is there are there are there problems in the relationship between Taraji P. Henson and Oprah at this time? Yes or no? You got another maybe. Let me read the card. I said I was going to read these cards, and the card we got is making a break for it. So, y'all, Taraji P. Henson is making moves after this. She may distance herself from working with certain folks. She might be blackballed anyway after this, because this is what these gatekeepers do. And this is why we only have certain people. Y'all, and I'm talking to the African diaspora out there. When you look around and you see who the ones that got these shows, ask yourself a question. Why are these people the ones that are still standing? What did they give up? What did they give to the industry so that they could remain solvent? Because they gave something. They had to sell off a part of their soul to be visible, y'all. Otherwise, they would be right where everybody else is, out there hustling, trying to make a buck, doing their best. So, are they feuding? This is deceit, lies. This is what Monique is, Taraji is mad about. Taraji is upset that she feels like she is being made to lie, to go out there and have to lie now. Because she was telling the truth. When she was crying about the money, that was real. Now she is being made to backtrack. She is being made to backtrack. She is being made to lie, to protect the industry, to make sure that the movie makes money. And that's what they're strong arming her, saying that her words are harming the movie, that is harming the rollout, that if she doesn't go out there and fix this, that people aren't going to go see the movie. So now they're twisting her back, her arm behind her back to get her to change her words. There you go. My next question is from Neil D. Neil asks, is the song God Save the Queen or King a magic spell to compel the Brits to revere and bless royals? Is it a protective spell? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anytime you have a whole bunch of people and you make it a law, you make it the common thing to do that you have to give that type of greeting to the royal people. Yes, you are wishing their continued success. It is a spell. Yes, it is, deal. Yes, it is. It is a protection spell against the royal family. So every time you do this, you are basically saying a prayer for them. So if that's what you want to do, do it. If it's not what you want to do, don't say it. And the next question from Neil, is Charles or Wills in Epstein's book? No, they're not in the book. The whole list has already been read. And Charles or Wills is not in the book. Andrew's in the book. Andrew's on page 1. But no, Wills is not in the book, and neither is King Charles. King Charles was having his own affair. He was with Camilla then. So his sneaking around was being done with his queen consort back in the day. My next question is Meghan Markle's Princess Meghan's mother. Is she into witchcraft? Let's ask that question. Now, the question was black magic, but y'all, magic is magic, and it's all about the intent. So let's ask if she practices magic. All right. Universe creator, spirit guides. Does Princess Meghan's mother practice the occult arts or witchcraft? Does Princess Meghan's mother practice the occult arts or witchcraft? Here we go. Yep, she does. And we got the three. Oh, look at, I love this card. Yes, she does. Megan might too. But which ain't nothing wrong with witchcraft. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And it's what your intention is. As long as you ain't out there hurting people, trying to make people's lives better. That's what it's about, yo. Next question. Were Archie and Lilibet born through a surrogate? No, no. Archie and Lilibet were not born through a surrogate. Meghan Markle got pregnant. Meghan Markle had babies. Just like Beyonce. Beyonce got pregnant. Beyonce had babies. Now, they may wear stuff to make stuff look like whatever. She got pregnant and she had those kids. Those are her children. And y'all stop. Those are her kids. She gave birth to them. All right. Next question. Will the children's titles be taken away from them? No. The Archie and Lilibet will not have their titles taken from them. They are of royal lineage. They will remain of royal lineage. And the royal family at this point doesn't have no reason to detitle them because they're so far down the heir apparent list. Okay? Remember, Harry was the spare, heir and a spare. And Wills has had an heir and two spares. So there's a line to get to the throne right now. So no, they're not going to take Archie and Lilibet's titles away from them. Next question, and I think these are Neil's question. Will Biden or Trump be taken out of the election due to illness? And y'all, there's a lot of people who are seeing old Donnie Dump Trump dead. So here we go. Universe Creator Spirit Guides. Will Biden or Donnie Dump Trump be taken out of the election because of illness? Yes or no? Ah, looky here. Tarot said no. So it's not going to be illness that's going to take either one of these out, y'all. And like I said, Donnie Dump Trump gonna get told no by the Supreme Court. That's who's gonna tell him he can't be on the ballot is the Supreme Court. All right. My next question is from At Home with Nicole. At Home with Nicole asks, was it my cousin Tasha that met my loved one when she crossed over? Was it At Home with Nicole's cousin Tasha? Was it was it Tasha that met her loved one when she crossed over? Yes or no? Oh, we got a no. No, it wasn't Tasha. It was not Tasha. Okay, next question. And this one is about Tasha. Did cousin Tasha call At Home with Nicole's mother or try to call At Home with Nicole's mother 2 days before she passed away? Did Tasha? It wasn't Tasha. We got two no's there. Sorry, Nicole. Sorry. All right. Um, it wasn't Tasha that tried to call your mom before she passed. My last question, y'all, is from Dominique. Dominique asks, will the United States abandon Israel over the over this, call it, annihilation of human beings? Will the US abandon Israel? No. No. The United States is not going to abandon Israel over what they are doing to the Palestinians. No. The United States is in bed with Israel. It is about money and power, and it is about an access into the Middle East. That is what Israel is all about. It's pure evil, and what is being done over there is pure evil. Okay, so but no, the United States ain't gonna grow a conscience and do the right thing. No, they will continue. United States will continue to send millions of dollars, millions of planes, tanks, and war. Remember, it's our guns and bullets that are killing the Palestinians. That is compliments of the United States. Every bomb, everything that has been levied against the Palestinians came from the United States. All right, just know, know whose armaments they're using against innocent civilians. All right. And every day we're sending more and more bombs, tanks, and trucks to Israel to unalive innocent people. All right, that was my last question, y'all. And I finished another notebook. All right. Whew. So everybody out there, if you have any questions that you would like answered by me, please drop them below this or any of my videos. And y'all, for y'all who are still here at the end, I have a special for you. Um, Hold on one second. I gotta go get it. All right, y'all. Here we go. I got a special going on from now until the end of February, okay? Or until I run out. So I messed up and got the wrong size bottles for my room sprays, y'all. These are 4-ounce bottles. These are huge. All right. So I have a special right now. I am doing a 1 hour reading. You get a room spray, extra large room spray, and a sachet for $100, y'all. So an hour long reading, a room spray with whatever you want in it, and a sachet with whatever you want in it for $100. So, y'all, this is a great offer. These are wonderful room sprays. I charge them and put in it exactly what you need. So, you get to tell me what you want your room spray and your sachet to do or protect you from or to draw into you. So, please, Psychic Tanya 9 at gmail.com and put 1 hour special as the email header. And guys, that's $100 special. Come on and get them. I will be doing this until I am out of these extra large spray bottles. So if you like my room sprays, and guys, they do change the energy. I've got bitch be gone spray. We got manifesting abundance, money. We've got calm. Whatever you need it to do, I will put it in here for you. All right, and the same for your sachet. So a 1 hour reading, a 4-ounce spray, room spray, and a regular sachet, $100. Y'all ain't gonna find a deal like that nowhere. So come on and get them. And if you don't want the room spray, you can always get the bath brew. I will send you a 4 bath brew. So that's one for each week. It's a they're wonderful, y'all. They smell amazing. So $100 special. So Psychic Tanya 9 at gmail.com. Come on and put in your heading 1 hour special. All right, there you go, guys. Let's go ahead and prepare for the weather for this week. Guys, it's gonna get cold over here on the West Coast, so winter is here. It is going to be chilly now. Make sure that you're dressing your children warm in the morning, and I'm talking for everybody over here in the deserts, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, over here where people are still sometimes wearing shorts. So it's time for the hoodies and the sweaters, y'all. Time to put the flip flops up. Is the temperature is going to drop a lot. So we will get into our winter weather more regularly every day. Over here, we've got another big rainstorm coming. Guys, with all this weather that is happening in the South Pacific, that weather is going to transfer to the United States. Guys, we are not out of this seismic uh, thing yet. We are having more earth shaking than we've had in a long time. And we've got some severe shaking going on. Be prepared for that. And I keep saying, Yellowstone is going to be the last one to go. So don't worry so much about Yellowstone. Worry about the ones around Yellowstone, okay? Mount St. Helens, Mount Hood, places like that may have eruptions long before Yellowstone goes. But there's a lot of rumblings and quakes at Yellowstone. Expect there to be some changes in the topography at Yellowstone. Some of those hot springs might just disappear. All right. And that's going to alarm some people, but it's just moving stuff at this point. Don't be scared. Be prepared. All right. Um, the East Coast, The weather for this week. Oh, we're going to start at Florida. So we're going to go up the East Coast for Florida. Florida, on the Mar-a-Lago side of Florida, facing the Atlantic Ocean. South Florida, you guys are going to have some guys gonna get a little bit of rain coming down there off the tip of Florida. So that's gonna wrap up and around that the bottom of that coast and some heavy surf down there, coming up to the Carolinas and up again. There's This winter is going to be a lot of beach erosion on both coasts. The East Coast and the West Coast are going to suffer a lot of erosion due to choppy surf. So be aware of that. Low-lying areas, the Carolinas again may be in some danger of some flooding. There's some wet weather you guys are got coming towards you. So you've got weather coming in off the coast, and you've got weather coming across from the mid United States. So it's kind of a double whammy, and it's going to be air moving in two different directions. That's going to cause kind of a squall that's going to go up the coast. So expect there to be some crazy surf and crazy winds on the seaboard um, side of the United States on the East Coast, y'all. Uh, Texas, Oklahoma, and over the south, you guys have got some windy weather coming. Be prepared for that. There are going to be in Texas and Oklahoma, y'all just got to be prepared for um, tornadoes. You just got to be prepared. The wind is just gonna be doing crazy stuff, and this is solar winds, y'all. These are winds that are originating from the sun. So there's a lot of movement in our upper atmosphere that is going to transfer to a lot of different um, changes on the ground. Our magnetosphere is also getting beat up. We're going to have more sunspots this week, so be prepared for that. That is going to cause more earthquakes all over the place, and some more rumblings from volcanoes all over the place. Okay, I don't see a tsunami this week, so hopefully we won't have one anywhere. But still, the South Pacific needs to stay ready. There's going to be a lot of movement, and there's a lot of earthquakes that are happening in the ocean, y'all. So, and that transfers into high tides. All right, there you go. If you are still here, let's go ahead and prepare for the Reiki prayer. Universe creator, spirit guides, here we go. Set your intention for yourself for this day. All right. My intention is be to be true in my own self, to stand strong in my beliefs, to speak my mind, but to not go out there being mean or contrary. All right, here we go. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Namaste. Bye bye.